gonna need a miracle before I get hysterical. Okay, how are you guys doing today? I'm feeling good, and it feels like the world is feeling crazy. That is right. I wanted to say happy May 5th, y'all, and I hope the 4th was with y'all if I did that properly. The sun is acting like wilder than wildly wild. So, odds are I'm going to be acting wilder than wildly wild, and you might even be acting wilder than wildly wild. And oh, heck yeah, it's dangerous out there. I don't know if you've been out in the real world, but it's a dangerous place. There's danger and risk everywhere. We look at that. That is a sunspot. Sunspots are located on the sun. There's also solar filaments that are around our sunspot. It's becoming a whole montage of different creative solar mediums. Wow, look at that thing kick. Are you watching it? Maybe it's got a child. Can the sun have children? We're going to ask a lot of dumb questions here. I want to say thank you guys very, 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 very much because I was awake for like 3 days. Technically, like the first or the third and a half. Because the first of every single month for me is like super crazy. Because for like the first 3 or 4 days of the month, people are always trying to like, I don't know, destroy me, which is really weird. You know, you got people like, we hate you. And then they take away your PayPal and they take away your Patron and they take away your super chat. Like, don't donate super chat money because that shit don't go to me. I can't even see it in the thing. Like, they've got all my digital stuff locked down. Right? And they come out with a new trick like every month. And they're like, haha, you're definitely going homeless this time. And what do you know? I'm not homeless again. But it literally took a bunch of miracles to get me to this point. And it does every single month. So things are crazy. So what I'm telling you is, yeah, don't give me no super chat money. The only thing that works, if you want to keep Thor News up and running between now and the hurricane season, is my actual physical address. You can send it to Thor News, T. Lewison, 5430 Birdwood Road, hashtag 416, Houston, Texas 77096. I don't know if you heard, but I'm going to Denver. It's leakcon. Some truthers are going to get together and talk. I don't know what's going to happen, but it's probably going to be wild and weird. I'm not running it. I can just tell you about it. I can tell you where to go to buy the live stream. I'm going to be there, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be an event. So the link should be in my information box. But I can guarantee you, there are people there who do, not people there, but there are people who definitely don't want me going. And I'm going to try to go. I'm going to get there, and we'll see what happens. But definitely between now and hurricane season, it's going to be a crazy fucking world, man. Because it's like everybody out there wants to direct everybody's focus to politics and nothing else. So, you know, anyone who's feeding y'all anything outside of the political realm, I don't know, they're getting mad that we have non-political narratives. Anywho, or any like people are cool, don't kill them narrative doesn't seem to be doing too successful either way. But look at that crazy shit. That is wild. I mean, that is, hey, it's dangerous for me and you. Either one of us could die today or tomorrow. That's a good reason to appreciate anything you got today. So what I'm saying is, thank you to you, y'all, Astro Fight Club, the Astonishers, God, for getting me this far. Because it gets harder to tell you all the truth every month, but here we are. We're still talking about it as it gets weirder. And like it's at this point where I've been telling the truth for so long, you know, that now people are like, okay, how do we take away what he told us because he's right forever, but make it look like he didn't say it, we said it. That's a new weird angle of this whole shit. But yeah, you know, at a time where I'm like, okay, look, I'm gonna start talking about the economy, like quantitative easing. I don't know if you ever heard of it before. I did a bunch of videos on it. Our president mentioned it the other day. Do videos on space agencies and weather, money, economic, social engineering, stuff like that. Even though nobody's gonna like it, and it's gonna make everybody, the most people have cognitive dissonance. And then I'm not gonna get to kiss any women. Asterisk, 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 asterisks. And then I'm gonna be antisocial, locked in a foxhole while I give you guys all the news, like uh, Christian Slater and Pump Up the Volume, where he was the hero too, but he got the girl. Okay, it ain't over yet though. What am I talking about? Hell yeah. So the weather's weird. Everything I've been telling you about is like right on the money. I keep hitting right on the money, way ahead of time. So there are people and entities out there that don't like that. Like they don't want you guys to be following in on all the shit that is going on in the world. Like what is going on in the Midwest right now? The flooding levels is so like it's like a better term, scary and horrific. Like it's scary that there's that much water in there now, and it's horrific that the political groups and the media groups are doing everything they can to not make people aware of the situation, and definitely to like not let them be like, hey, why don't we take a break from this bullshit for a second to help everybody out? You know, like the people in the Midwest, your farmers, you should take good care of your farmers. They're good people. So if anybody we should be helping is the farmers out, or at least paying, get aware. Because if we got to move all the crops west or east, then we should be doing that now, because that's food. So the more people talk sense, they're gonna have a hard time for a bit until I don't know, great event or whatever. Put in your own mythology here. So I'm just talking about the same shit I always talk about. Only the shit I talk about is more interesting than it was 2 years ago. Like, what is that going on by Hawaii? It's like there's a dragon growing right over Hawaii. It's going, hello, Hawaii. And that, knowing that there's a big volcano under there, that's definitely our little alien shrimp thing. That is weird activity. I watch these cameras to go, whoa, dude, that is crazy. Can you see that? All right, who's here? And so like, well, let's go to Twitter first, because people are freaking out tonight. I can just tell. You always tell when there's like positive, medium, or negative in the air, and especially in the social networking air. It seemed like negativity was rearing its head like, roar, we are negative, everything will be horrible forever. I was like, whoa, buddy, I'm in a good mood for now. Let's enjoy that. So I won. And by win, I mean I didn't get killed or knocked out of homelessness. And I have not lost hope or faith. We all know that there are some crappy people out there, but there are definitely good people out there. So the good people need to remind good people that we're proud of y'all for doing good, and things will get better. Okay, I'm going to translate this because my Spanish is not as good as it should be, but I will work on that. Hello to my crushes. By the way, if a few of you are listening now, I say special hello. And some people might be out there like, that is unfair for you to signal out your muses. And I would be like, wait, then this is probably not a channel for you. Was it talking about translation? Warning. Hola de calor. Very hot atmosphere in Mexico. Yeah, but if you just joined us, don't send me money in super chats. Everything digital I have is compromised. True story. Warning. Hola de calor. Very hot atmosphere in Mexico. The 6 to 10 day May. Notably, the days 8 and 9. All right. It is heating up. And every season this year is volcano season. So the hotter volcano seasons will probably be more volcano-ier. Don't expose yourself. Definitely. That's always good advice. They should teach that to kids in junior high and high school and college. Don't expose yourself. It's like, put that on your credit card. Don't expose yourself. Lori Cunningham, don't expose yourself, especially to hail. This is very doomy, and because we're not adapting at all. So I'm not making fun of anybody or any of the people or creatures dying and all this stuff. The universe is saying I feel my crush needs something to listen to. So that's what I'm doing right now. Scott, I'm just letting you hang out with me. is I talk about what is going on. Scott Bachmeier. Beginning at 22 UTC, there was an overlap of GO's 16 mesoscale domain, sectors 1 and 2, over the area, providing 2 images per minute, the way it should be. Here's the first hour of 30-second visible and infrared images with plots of SPC storm reports. Scott again. 1 minute mesoscale domain sector. Visible and infrared images up close. And personal view of the quasi-stationary pulsing updraft near Lubbock, which cooled to negative 77 C at times. Beautiful enhanced V signature. So I gotta tell you a funny story. The dark side of penumbral microjets. Yeah, so Thor News was totally saved by a miracle. Many miracles this month. They have shut down all my digital shit. So I literally can't really get anything digital. It's safe. Not even the super chat money that you'd send to me now. Like there's a weird thing on what's happening in my chat and what I can see and what's seen on the screen. And dude, they got digital on lockdown. Anyway, so the group that fucks with all my shit, I guess, misinterpreted the amount of support I would get in the mail. So once again, for like the 8th month in a row, they show up on the second like, haha, you're going home this time. We got you this time, buddy. And so, no, they did it. And they were, for like, I don't even know. They were like, you're gone this time. And I wasn't. And so it's just so like, it's a weird, but it's on my side, it feels great. So I'm like, I'm just over here trying to be cool, tell everybody about the, do androids dream of magnetic fields using neural networks to interpret the turbulent interstellar medium? And how that might affect you and your family, your future, and your dreams. I guess some people get mad at really cool people. They're like, I don't like cool people. I don't like it. And so I just want to thank all of y'all out there, whoever do anything to support cool, good people, because the earth needs more people like us. And it was a miracle. It's like, how many miracles do I get? I hope I don't run out anytime soon. I better keep my karma clean, as usual. A low triple mass with a wide LT transition brown dwarf component. That's pretty good photograph. Dude, brown dwarf photographs this year way better than they were 5 years ago. They're even mapping weather on those things. Dakota Smith. Hey, that's one menacing twister. And have I mentioned, even though I am your planetary defense commander, Star-Lord, New Thor 7, the T, I don't like tornadoes. I mean, I don't dislike tornadoes. Just if I get too close to one, it makes me feel weird. That's all I'm saying. It's like if somebody's got to go charge a tornado, I'm probably not the guy to pick. James A. Delut, negative values, circled of differential reflectivity. Lower right panel. So yeah, another thing I'm saying is I don't necessarily know how many people the stream is getting to. But what I do know is that my audience is actually way bigger than the numbers ever report. So that's cool. Even the chat and all the numbers and stuff, like they got ways to pipeline everything so that what you think is one information is not. Like they control all the digital information. It's insane. Like it's literally insane. Crazy. Okay. Speaking of that, I'm going to open a pack of cigarettes. Smoke 'em if you got them. Yeah, so the river flooding complex in the middle of America is wild. And so, I don't know, they got like social networking algo distraction bots that talk about anything other than that. Cloud of form over downtown Lincoln, northeast from around 5:20. Great. What's going on at the top up there? Is that Three Suns? Let's watch that again, shall we? All right. So thank you. Thank y'all. Thank life. Look at that. Oh, but the sun's supposed to be over there. What the heck? That would be a tall ass stadium. What are we watching here? I don't think Nebraska's national football team has that big of a stadium. What is that? I will check the chat in a minute. Although, don't contribute to super chat because I don't think it gets to me like it's supposed to, and it makes it look like when people donate and I don't see it that I'm not being grateful. Oh, and whoever sent me the T-shirt the other day, thank you, dude. That was amazing. Thor and the Hulk. That's why I should date the female Hulk, She-Hulk. And yeah, I admit She-Hulk's got a good body. What about it? It's never a bad thing. Like, oh no, my significant other has a good body. It's fun to play with. Yay, Jamaica City. All right, so Jason Furtado, who has a really hot sister, Nellie, says, good thing I got the yard work tonight out of the way. That was fucking douchebaggy of me, man, to say some other guy had a hot sister. That really was. Now I feel bad. Sergio Almazan. Sismo Filipinas. Earthquake 5.5. That's no joking matter. Like, every country's getting smashed up one way or another. Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Texarkana. Now, seriously, this group, including Oklahoma, Nebraska, we got to stick together. We definitely know the West Coast and the East Coast don't care that much about us. Some of them might even hate our guts. Would love to see us fall and fail. So, yeah, the river flooding is bad. It's overtaking multiple towns, multiple cities, and the two coasts are making as much money as they can off of it, and they're probably making as much money as they can, just yelling at you with a bullhorn, going climate change, climate change, climate change, while they're betting on corn futures to go down. They're betting, to get more expensive, and betting on they'd rather make money off food prices than solve the problem, Yeah, we're from the Midwest. We know that shit, Somebody's got to take care of the farmers. We should get the soldiers to do it. Sounds like a good deal, huh? Texans are soldiers for freedom. Okay, great. So here we go. Here's the thing. Whatever ass-stand shit talkers are doing people to go against soldiers, American soldiers, and the farmers. The bad guys are bad. Bad guys don't give a fuck about you. Well, what is good news? And see, there's Grumpy Cat. What is good news is that there are good guys and good ladies. They do care about you. And we're in a giant battle right now. It's spiritual, it's physical, it's mental. Oh, I'd mentioned it before. Man, I'm a badass. I forget. So you guys pick me up when I'm down, and I pick you up when you're down. It works out. Great. I didn't get that video I just made. Oh, it's so badass. The Duster Destiny one. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. Crap. Now you guys have seen information. I'm just going to get hacked. I'm just going to get hacked again. They're always in my box. All right. What the hell? All right. That took a while. It's live. We'll do it live. Okay. So this is real life. It's Game of Thrones 2019. It's the living versus the dead. The living imagination versus the dead imagination. The living heart versus the dead heart. The living soul versus the dead soul. An Earth plot twist. Love wins. So stay cool, pony boy. Yeah. So, granted, a lot of money has been made off people that will say, everything's horrible, people are horrible, we're all going to fail. I don't believe that. We're definitely going to have some challenging times. But I think we're going to pull it out. But it's going to take the strength of the heart of the men and women in the middle of the country. I mean, think about it. No offense, and I'm not trying to pick on the Upper East Coast in New York, but, the last 5 years, all those all men are horrible articles came out of, New York. 90% of all those. So if they're telling us that the men there are that horrible, I don't think, people ain't writing letters about that about Texas men. Not like us. So I'm saying we got to stop the flow of pure negativity. You can do it. Trust me. Yeah, but I'm feeling saucy and spicy. And the sun is acting super weird. Oh, if I mentioned before, super chat's probably compromised, so please don't send me super chat money until that problem is fixed. Thanks. The sun's freaking out. It's true. It's a sunspot. It's got a name and it's got a number. But it's definitely lit. I've been watching solar activity long enough to verify that shit is active. That's some solar maximum activity in a grand solar minimum. So that means pay double, triple attention. I got a weird attitude about stuff. It's kind of like, well, if more than 10 people are paying attention and listening to me, I better say something good. So if it's more than 10, I'm always impressed. That's a big audience to me. If you have 10 people listening to you, that's a lot of people listening to you. And yet, solar activity makes us all a little discombobulated. Oh, and the fact that all the gas giants are on the same side. But to get more waxadaisical about it, Pluto's retrograde. That's why it's got the purple ring. Saturn is retrograde. That's why it's got the purple ring. Ceres, look at that whole quadrant. It's kind of like boobs, but the nipples flew off. There you go. You'll get the hard truth here. I'm going to light another cigarette. Hell yeah. Yeah. Ceres, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, retrograde. And then, the one that's usually the best at stirring pots, Venus. She's a good cook, though. Check this shit out. Over here, Aries. There's war, all right? There's war over here. So you got a lot of the party in war. You got Chiron, the healer, paladin, doing his best. Venus, everybody wants to revolve around Venus. Eris is mad that Venus is prettier than Eris. Mercury, who has to pass the messages along to everybody when the planets can't communicate properly. And Uranus, I think Uranus has a huge ego. But I love you, Uranus. And you, Luna, kind of balancing out. Chiron is like the night healer. And the sun opposing war. So these are crazy days. And then up at the top, to lead it all off, Mars in the front, being like, I told you I was number one. I'm Mars. Mars almost like an alignment with Aries, with all the big emotional players in between. So yeah, that's what this is like. And I'm glad that all the good people are out there. And although your comments may not get through, what the heck just happened? And no, I feel your good energy. I appreciate your good energy. And now my computer's freaking out now. I should check on stuff. Come on, you can do it. I just need you to load. All right, motion picture action. Whoa, look at that. Look at those magnetic fields bend. Bend on. Let's do the time warp again. Yeah, so crazy Earth weather is usually caused by crazy solar weather. And that counts as crazy solar weather. Because she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Yep. All right. Now I'm going to take a minute to puff on my cigarette. I'm going to mention again. You know, the Earth's core is like a little star. So, like, if the Earth's core was acting like the sun right now, and the activity like this created magma and oil and stuff that pushed up our planet and made the planet grow, then we might be seeing shit like this. I mean, this big picture's pretty wild. Let me get to a good one. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. There's the rain projection over the next what's happening? Man. Looks like boobs. What's good? Everything is good. What about Streamlabs? Good evening. Whoa, you guys are chatting fast. And I love you. Okay. Yeah, but I appreciate all the love. You guys are great. But super chats compromised. Don't even try it. But it's good to see that everybody's here. Now look at that. There's been a lot of activity happening at the bottom. Or you can flip it down and it's the top. Yeah, the polls are. Wait, there was so much shit. I gotta click through. But that thing by Hawaii, look at that. That is tripping me out. Like, what is happening right there? It's like a big 3 stamp. Somebody 3 stamped Hawaii. So, there's crazy shit going on in the Pacific. That don't make no sense. See that? What is happening? And you go back over to the interesting camera. Where'd I put you? Dang it. Look at that one. Yeah, but this whole like that. So there's this line here, but then there's like the cross. I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that thing that's by Hawaii, what is that, dude? That is like, that's got shape and form, and I don't even know. It's almost like the pulley, and here would be the rope. And then watch the moisture go. I don't know. go back to. But what is happening, everyone? I'm glad you are here. Um, it's going to be an interesting month. Although the flooding situation in the middle of the United States is going to keep getting worse and worse. And they're going to keep throwing a bunch of shit at us to keep us distracted. Like, look at this. So just stay cool and let love rule. And yeah, we're going to need miracles, but they show up at the right time. They really do. That right there. But so yeah, it looks like it's going to be a lit month. For sure. And in the middle of it, I'm going to leakcon, where people in the truth community get together. What's going to happen? I don't know. But it will be interesting to check out. I think some of the event is going to be live, so you can purchase the live stream. Though I don't know what's going to be in the live stream. I'm saying it just feels like it's going to be a real. Everything before now to the 4th of July is going to be extra James Bondy with some quantum mechanics thrown in there. But don't lose hope. It's a scene wave, up and down, peaks and valleys. And just as many weird, crazy, crappy things that have happened in the last few months. I've definitely seen some pretty big miracles. So, the more good energy, the better. But look at that. But I'm obsessed with whatever this is. And it kind of looks like a horseshoe head. Or what are those called? Horseshoe. The deep sea. Wait, the fish that look like horses. Horse. Oh, dang it. No, like extra dumb. That's okay. Did everybody have a good weekend? Sometimes social networking is like a complaint box. Who knows that so many people would want to live in a complaint box? What are you gonna do? I'm gonna go sit in the complaint box, man. I got shit I didn't like. I was in traffic today. That shit sucked. I wasn't in traffic today. I made that up for comedic purposes. Ooh, see that? I sense a connection between the two. Because they're like across from each other. And the whole planetary situation is wild. Look at that. So there's the Nibiru. There's the blue bonnet. And there's the Jujubee. And the Juju box. Or whatever. What's his face name in the solar system? Or the Nibiru system. Whoa. That's kind of gravitational waves. Yeah, that looks patchy sketchy. I don't even know what. Oh, they look like they're kissing though. It's like two centaurs making out. Whoa. Look at that hard line right there. That's a big high pressure system over Russia. Russia. Yeah, that's wild. All right, anybody got any questions? That's what I'm doing. I'm answering questions. The weather's definitely wild. God bless you, Catherine. My hope, I'm glad you're here. Asteroid Fight Club forever. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And yes, Mad Mike. Yeah, hurricane season is going to be mean. There's going to be a lot of them. Yeah, so that video that I got on, I was in a crazy mood, and I did a live stream for like 5 hours. And then A, they totally restricted it. And B, they cut it in half, which is really weird. And I gave like a sermon because I watched all these videos. I'm going to keep it still because anyway, I did all these. I watched all films from the 30s and 40s for like 7 or 8 hours. I edited them for like 12 hours, 14 hours completely. I put them all together, and then I gave a pretty decent run. I only gave minimal commentary between. But it was about how, like, literally the Nazi program and any program, it's like where you get everybody to hate everybody in that country while you tear the country apart, and then I got banned. But everything I said in there was basic me stuff. It was all good, positive. Don't hate your fellow man. Don't get caught up in the hate shit right now. Like, we have to be solving problems for everybody instead of blaming, like, it's this fault. Look at all the, look, bad shit's happening here. Bad shit's happening over there. Oh my God, there's bad shit over here. Oh God, did you hear there's bad shit happening in 1995? Holy shit, did you hear about the bad shit that was happening in 2002? No. Did you hear the bad shit that was happening in 2014? Stop the presses. The worst shit that was happening in 2017. It's like, stop focusing on that and let's solve some of these major problems we have. Like the middle of the fucking country fucking flooding. And so yeah, they restricted it. And some people, complaint strikes got through, and it was just 6 hours. There was good stuff in there, a lot of it. And so, like I'm saying, the best thing you can do if you want to support me, none of the digital shit is appropriate. I'm gonna try to go to Denver in the middle of the month, and I expect to be under fire between now and hurricane season. So if you do want to support, pretty much all my support now is based off old school analog mail. So it's got to take 3 steps. You got to write something out, put something in an envelope, get a stamp, and stick it in a mailbox. And my math may have been wrong. And so I want you guys to know I super appreciate it. I love and thank you guys for keeping me in the game. But it's getting fucking weirder all over the place. And I don't know how long I'll be here on YouTube or even Earth. So I appreciate every second I get. Especially being so amazing as I am. And I mean, I'm pretty dang amazing. Okay, yeah, sure. What was it talking about? Oh, historic Mississippi River flooding. Could extend into June. All right, so the same shit I've been talking about for months. Now the media's actually talking about it. I mean, at least the print / website media. Because I don't know how many people are talking about this in the major media, but historic Mississippi River flooding could extend into June. So, like, the major flooding we got going on, like, it could not only extend into June, but it could get much worse. Where did I put that stupid? Is it here? So this whole, like, so yeah, we got like 2 more months of the flood season, and then after that, you got hurricane season. So if like a hurricane comes and hit, and we know, asterisk, we're gonna get hit by 2. For every fucking purpose on the planet, we should be preparing like we're going to get hit by 3 hurricanes this year. Like, it should be a national point of unity that we've been hit by 2 years in a row. It's the 3rd year. This should be a focus of us as an American team of, like, we all have to learn to deal with the weather. It's what I've been talking about since 2015. Technically, if I was running the show, every person would get trained as a first responder as much as you could be, because no one's gonna be safe anywhere with this weather, and so we have to learn to adapt to it, and we'll see what happens. But I'm still here, you're still here, and we aren't all underwater yet. The supply chain hasn't broke down. Yeah, it looks scary at times, but remember, that's all they do is they show us that it's scary. And the main thing that they don't want to do is they just don't want to modernize. They just want to make as much money as they can off the shit that doesn't work or doesn't work well. Hopefully that's going to break soon. As soon as that breaks, it's going to be fucking party time. But it's not party time yet. Floodwaters inundate Missouri and Illinois river towns. Historic Mississippi River flooding can extend into June. The experts are warning. Yep. And this is like, I did like a 3 or 4 month lead up to this, saying we're going to be here, this is where we're going. Like, we could see 500 rivers flooding by the end of May. And the more we Americans let it get worse and worse, it could get to a point where you have major displacement, people out of food, home, school, and the media's desensitized everybody so much that, like, literally they don't care. Like, if people got bumped off the chair, no matter how good they were, people don't care. If we let it get too bad, I don't think we will, but, if you have like 7 farm states that are totally flooding out, this is the priority. And America had programs set up for all this stuff until, called the CCC, until right before World War II. And then they disbanded because they controlled the resources of America. And so right before, and they got rid of it. And so we need to reinstitute something that takes care of the people and the land. Trust me. Because the flooding is going to get worse. And so we need to understand, but the planet is changing. Science needs to pull its head out of its ass and realize that the sun is playing a big role in this, and the planets and their alignment is playing a big role in this. Okay, now I'm starting to sound like a preacher, so I need to get off. I'll be back on, though, when I can get my good mood back up. But I want you guys to know that I love you. I'm so thankful for you. It's going to be weird, and it's going to get weird. But there are a lot of good people out there. And the miracles keep showing them up when I need them to, at least on my level. Hopefully they'll happen on a global level as well. And hey, I want to thank all the crushes and muses out there. I love all you ladies. Maybe a little too much. Forgive me, Jesus, please. So, thank you all. I love you guys. And I will talk to y'all in the very near future. Who knows? I might even be back on in like an hour. But I wanted to say that, yeah, shit is crazy. Wait, let me run down a few more stories here. Yeah, things are... Oh, yeah. Okay. How crazy is it? Because it's like, whoa, baby, come back. Oh, yeah, here's the main... Like, it's that bad, and that is going to get worse. And the gas giants all being on the same side is going to cause planetary orbital angular momentum, which is going to be messing with the little star inside of our planet, which is going to be making it more earthquakey, more volcano-y. The weather's going to get wilder. It totally looks like me. But my gun is shooting peace lasers in your face, baby. Okay. Yeah, look at this. It's definitely going to be a wild hurricane season that we all need to be getting prepared for. And coming up with new ideas. And I got to give props out to India and their main man or politician who had a zero casualty policy, saying that they were going to evacuate everyone ahead of time and not lose anyone in the storm. Total Asteroid Fight Club, props to you, my friend. I think America and the Americas, including Mexico, South America, should adopt the same policy as we can. But this is a good one to wrap it up on. This. So a plane slid off the runway and went into the river or lake near Miami. So it just shows like this plane in the lake, and now we have a plane on while everyone's just sitting around arguing about everything and making money off negativity, things are starting to fall apart. And no, doom, it's not doom. It's just the fact that the people who are making money off things not working well are not allowing people who have good ideas and talk sensibly to have a voice. And so they're going to sell you doom until we get in position to have good ideas and move into the future. Yeah, definitely this video I did here, the Jedi Men in Black John Wick Countdown to Godzilla part was amazing. So I may never win Academy Award, may never win an Oscar, may never get an MTV Award. I may never even make much money at all. But dude, I'm definitely one of the best filmmakers on the planet. And that little up there was really cool. You should check it out. And thank you to Game of Thrones. But yeah, I've been watching. As soon as it's over, a lot of people just going like, let me tell you what I didn't like about it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna run away now. I'm just going to be happy about the things that I like. And I love that show. Still think it's the best show of all time. We got problems. Let's deal with them. Love you guys. God bless everyone. Please be cool. Yeah, and if you can want to, you can keep me around because I do good things and I tell the truth. And somebody's got to represent human beings, right? Okay, great. Talk to you guys in the future. And I love you. And if any of my crushes want to come surprise me with kisses, great. Highly recommend. Thumbs up. Peace out. Is this where I hit the button?